Good evening, our beloved viewers. Welcome to this English news edition. Here are the top stories. Graduation ceremony for 97th Somali police trainee. The World Press Freedom Day. And on the international scene, South Africa Labor Day in solidarity with Palestine. Those were the headlines. Thanks for joining us in our newsroom. Concluding training for a new batch of 97 members of Somali police in Djibouti today, Thursday, the 2nd of May. The Minister of Interior, Mr. Said Nur Hassan Spencer, the Idris Farah Beni National Police School in Bangladesh, closing ceremony of the training courses for the batch 20 members of the Somali police under the supervision of the National Police and Gendarmeries. The event of this occasion took place in the presence of the Minister of Labor in charge of Employment and Social Protection, Mr. Omar Abdi Said, and Chief of General Staff of the National Army Forces, Lieutenant General Zakaria Sheikh Ibrahim, the Director of General Security of Police, Colonel Omar Hassan, and the Gendarmeries Commander, National Colonel Zakaria Hassan Aden, and official from Italian Gendarmeries and the Diplomatic Corps, a credit to our countries and other guests. The Italian Gendarmeries provided these courses in Nagata for a period of 12 weeks, include its topic or learning about the mechanism of work of which is specialized the police units and methods of combating crime, shooting exercise, and intensive lesson in raids and protecting the VIPs. The 28th batch, numbering 97 members, benefited from these courses. The Somali police were trained by the Italian police and trainers from the Djiboutian police. The ceremony began with a parade of the National Police Forces by the Minister of Interior, Mr. Said Nur Hassan, and the Director General of Security of Police, Colonel Omar Hassan, Commander of the Somali Police and Deputy Commander-in-Chief for the Army, Lieutenant General Ricardo. speech on this occasion, the conclude training session devoted to raising the efficiency of the police Somali Deputy Commander-in-Chief at the Army, Lieutenant General Ricardo praised his diligence and perseverance of the trainee. He also welcomed the distinguished cooperation between Djibouti, Somalia, and Italian to encourage and ensure this training for the Somali police. For his part, the Somali police chief expressed in his speech his deep thanks to the president and government of Djibouti and the people for their support of Somalia in its ordeals, the suffering of its people, and supporting its stability and security. He also stressed that the Somali people will never forget Djibouti's position under the leadership of the wise leader, the President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Omar Guelleh, regarding the brotherly people of Somalia. On behalf of the Director General of the National Police, the Director of Public Security of the National Police noted in his speech, Colonel Omar Hassan in his speech pointed out that this training in Djibouti and its President, His Excellency Ismail Omar Guelleh, a vision are sparing no effort to help Somalia restore peace and security throughout its territory and achieve peace and restore its position on the international scene. He also pointed out what is on this occasion holds represented by the conclusion of the 28th edition of the training, the Somali police in Djibouti, in partnership with the friendly Italian army, are profound indications and distinguish of strengthening the internal historical relation between the two countries and the two people. He also added by saying that this occasion highlighted the bonds and the national and international derive their strength and dynamism from the both countries. At the end of the ceremony, certificates of appreciation were distributed to those who excel in training and to the members of the Djiboutian police, which contributed to the success of these courses. The prizes were also distributed to the top 6 police officials who succeeded in these training courses. The Somali youth, by official present, these members of the Somali police were trained at the academy by officials from the national police and were being to highlight the practice of maintaining the orders during the hostile demonstration. After the officials' words, the young recruits of the Somali police conclude the demonstration exercise and showcase their skills. Thus, they provide to the official that their training within the academic allowed them to enhance their knowledge related to the security terms. At the end of this occasion, folk songs and dances were presented for this occasion.
Somali hadday dusheen walaalku daacada kullay taba ku dabqane abaalkiyaanoo dayicin dunida askari garan halligaynu leenahay eebba uu ku daarto
Within the framework of the English Language Week, the Minister of National Education and Vocational Training, Mr. Mustafa Mohammed Mahmoud, the second day of May held at the People's Palace, the closing ceremony of the Language of English Week 2024, the event organized by the Minister of National Education, and the seminary training was attended by the Kingdom's Ambassador, United States, and the United States Embassy official, Mr. Christopher, the public diplomacy official at the U.S. Embassy, and also the Secretary General of the Ministry of National Education and Vocational Training, Mr. Saleh Alwan, and the senior official of the ministry and the American embassy official from the U.S. forces also attend for the celebration of the International Day of Importance of Language, learning the English language in the education system.
On behalf of the organizing committee of the English Week, it's a great pleasure for me to welcome you here today for the closing ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, in the globalized world and its geographical location, which is the nerve center of the maritime transport in the world, Djibouti has attracted a lot of international organizations for the last 20 years, and English became very important for all those institutions who came to Djibouti. They required people who speak good English, and the Ministry of Education has done reforms in order to meet the needs that exist. The reform that the Ministry of Education has done on curriculum designing, on textbook writings, and adopting innovative teaching methodology brought the change that was needed. The Ministry of Education has trained a lot of vocational out of school students and equipped with English.
The ambassador of the United States of America, accredited to the Republic of Djibouti, placed a few words for this occasion. Let us listen to his speech.
What we're all doing here today, using the English language to bring ourselves together and to make connections. For those of you who follow me on Twitter, you'll know that my slogan is UK Djibouti, shrink the distance. All you children here have made the effort to learn English and shrink that distance. So thank you very much. I'm so pleased to know that Djibouti has made so much progress in recent years in improving and increasing the number of people who speak English. They've moved from introducing English as a school subject from secondary school to primary school. and we can really see the difference, particularly with the students who were debating in English at a far higher level in a foreign language than you would see in my country of England with their foreign languages. Those students have returned back to Djibouti, and they're now in senior positions working in a range of places, such as the Prime Minister's office and the Foreign Minister's office, and in the private sector as well.
Nelson Mandela famously said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." That notion is as true today as it was when he first said it. Education offers the key to critical thinking. And even though we have entered a new period of history marked by artificial intelligence, education and what it offers remains the best way to change the world for the better. Their language proficiency highlights an admirable dedication to expanding their horizons and embracing global citizenship. Again, congratulations. The United States supports English language programming every day of the week throughout the year. We support grantees at our American corner and across the city, as well as in Dikhil, to help Djiboutians improve their English language skills and pursue their professional goals.
For his part, the Minister of National Education and Vocational Training, Mr. Mustafa Mohammed Mahmoud, in his speech in the meeting, welcomed the week of that previously marked the instructions for the learning of English language. And speaking on this occasion, the minister pointed out that his Ministry of Education is committed to make progress in English language learning. And also, the minister confirmed that this week has already approved a curriculum including the learning of the English language. Djibouti celebrates the World Press Freedom Day in Djibouti. The Federation of Francophone Press in Djibouti, in cooperation with the UNESCO branch in Djibouti, organized a ceremony dedicated to commemorate the World Press Freedom Day at the Sheraton Hotel. This ceremony was sponsored by the Minister of Information in charge of Post and Telecommunication, Mr. Radwan Abdullah Bahdoun, as it took place in the presence of the National Media Director of Communication, in addition to many other personalities in writing and audio visuals and electronic journalism. The theme of World Press Freedom Day for this year was journalism at the service of the planet. Journalism in the face of the environmental crisis. For journalists, the day ended with a rich discussion on the theme of World Press Freedom Day. In a speech he delivered on this occasion, the President of Djibouti Federation of Francophone Press, Mr. Kennedy Ibrahim Hussein, noted that the World Press Freedom Day this year is dedicated to the importance of press and freedom expressions in context of current global environmental crisis. The climate change affecting the world is hitting our African continent hard, and the Republic is experiencing in Djibouti, which is already the turmoil caused by the bad weathers and other natural disasters caused by climate change. In recent years alone, drought and flood have affected our country. The media can help prepare for disasters and continue broadcasting in situation emergencies, including natural hazards. For his part, the Minister of Information in charge of Post and Telecommunication, Mr. Radwan Abdullah Bahdoun, indicated that the media in Djibouti plays an important role in encoding and covering issues related to change, with the climate change and environmental crisis, report on these issues and frequent in the written, audio, and visual press. The capacity building of these directions has been carried out on several occasions with the aim of involving the medias in combating climate change and its effect in cooperation with the Ministry of Environment, Sustainable Development, in confronting Djibouti's vulnerability to climate change. The media can play a key role in raising citizens' awareness of environmental issues. The minister said that the national press has an important role in covering topics related to climate change and timely warn the population about the risk and conveys expert analysis on these topics. Let the public better understand the need for environmental protection, said the minister. The National Agency for Persons with Special Need organized the event on Thursday at the Hotel Sheraton, held a workshop to launch a project in order to enhance the capability of association the person with special need, but also the civil society organization. These training courses was held with the aim of promoting employment and professional integration. This training project was founded by the European Union. This workshop, which was chaired by the Secretary General of the Government, witnessed the participation of Director General of the agency, National Center for People with Special Need, Mr. Douali Said, and the United Nations coordinations, the head of the Cooperation Union Department, and official from IGAD and National Agency for a person with a special need attend for this occasion. In his speech, the Director General of the National Agency for Special with Special Need, Mr. Douali Said, said that this training project aimed to fully integrate people with special need into the society and the labor market in our country. For his part, the Secretary General of the Government, Mr. Almas Mohamed Abdallah, emphasized on this occasion that the initiative falls within the framework of promoting the integration and empowerment of the association of a person with a special need during their employability in our country. It was today at the People's Palace, the Ministry of Environment and Sustainable Development organized the conclusion workshop on discussing the UNESCO and the Biosphere program to respond to the environmental challenges in the current situation. This event brought together experts, civil society, representative and political figures to promote the biodiversity conversations and sustainable development. This workshop provides an opportunity for participants to exchange their knowledge and experience in the field of environmental protection and natural resources management. Among the highlights of the training courses was the presentation of an innovation project aimed at reconciling the biodiversity conversations with the economic and social development need for social communities. The Secretary General of the Environment, in his speech, highlighted the importance of public education and awareness to ensure the success of the program. He also recalled for the close cooperation between the various actors, including the government and non-governmental organizations, the companies and local communities, to address the environmental challenges entirely. And now for the international scenes, hundreds of revolters, hundreds in the town of Labor Day to cheer their solidarity with the Palestinian during the protest. One 100 person voted in solidarity with the Palestinian, reflecting shared sentiments among many participants. The president of Cyril, in his speech at the South African Trade Union Congress in the stadium on South Africa's commitment to human rights around the world, he said, as South Africans, we should stood up to defend the right of those living in other parts of the countries, the world, and those currently subject to torture, violence, and genocide. He also expressed that people of Palestine will be liberated. The South African government has long uh, uh, supported the Palestinian people and criticized the Israelis' policies. This solidarity is deeply rooted in South Africa's history, to which many citizens draw parallels. Israelis' action towards the Palestinian due to the countries prevail in their country. This is it for this edition. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful evening.